Hi, I wanted to take the opportunity today to teach you about the career portfolio as well as the Naviance website that we are going to use in order to accomplish the career portfolio pieces here at Dallastown. Now, first piece here is we need to go to the Dallastown High School homepage. And from there, you're going to go to departments and then to career development. From that point, you're going to go to Naviance. And then to the link that is below the Naviance logo here. And from that point, you have to put in your Dallastown password and your Dallastown username. Your Dallastown username and password. Into the required blocks. I'm going to go in under a student account today, and specifically a 9th grade student that has done a very nice job of keeping up with her Naviance requirements for the 9th grade year. Now, altogether, the page can be a little bit confusing, but all you really need to do is to take a look at a couple different areas. At least for now, as a 9th grader, you only have so many things to do, and so the requirements are pretty simple. One thing you need to look at along the way as well is you need to take a look at the sheet that has your requirements that your advisor should be giving to you. And so your homeroom teacher should have these sheets available for you, and I'll show them to you now. It is this paper right here, and you can see under everything that says grade level 9, you can see these requirements. Your advisor is going to be looking for these things at the end of the trimester, probably trimester 2. Perhaps you may have the entire year to work on them, but make sure you get each and every one of these things done in your 9th grade year, or else you're going to just fall behind and you're going to have to take care of them later. So you have these items such as a learning styles inventory assessment, but with each one of them, you also have a reflection to do. This 9th grade counselor group piece is really just a reflection. You're going to meet with your 9th grade counselor at some point in your freshman year, and then you're going to complete a reflection on the Naviance website related to that meeting. Here's a do what you are assessment, trying to show you what might be fitting for you in your future, and then you also have to do a reflection with that as well. And then lastly, you must create a career plan so that we at least have some ideas as to what you might want to do with your future and what kind of courses you might need to take and what sorts of tests like an SAT or whatever that you might need to take throughout your career. So those are the things you need for your 9th grade year. Now, on Naviance, where you need to look is this About Me section here of the webpage. One of the easiest ways to get to this stuff is by going to My Assessments or My Surveys. All the assessments, such as the Learning Styles Inventory Assessment and the Do What You Are Assessment, those are located under My Assessments. Now, for your surveys, for the reflection that you have to make for that Learning Styles Inventory and the reflection you have to make for the 9th grade counselor group meeting, as well as the Pathway and Career Plan survey, that stuff's all going to be located under My Surveys. Now, the student that I have logged in here, she's already done all these things, and so I'm going to show you what it looks like from the surveys completed portion. You can see that she has all these surveys, such as the Learning Styles Inventory Reflection, the 9th grade counselor group reflection, and her Pathway and Career Plan reflection. That stuff's all done. For you, if you've not started them yet, you're going to want to go to this portion here where it says Surveys Not Started. Now you can see that this student has already done all of hers, and she is totally good to go in that regard. Now I want to go back to My Assessments and show you those different assessments that you have to do for your 9th grade year. So you have to do the Do What You Are, you have to do the Learning Styles Inventory, and that should really be it for those 2 assessments for this year. There are some other things here you're going to complete in later years here at Dallastown, but you need to do those, and then you need to do the reflection related to both of those things, and the reflection is located in the surveys area. But all in all, what I'm trying to say here with all this is that everything you need to look at, there are lots of different tabs, lots of different pieces you can see upon this website. And even if you look at this page here, there's lots of different mumbo jumbo to look at. And you can use some of these things later. There might be some great things with career planning and college planning you can take a look at later. But for now, all you really need to do is stay in this About Me section and head to My Assessments, My Surveys, and then if you click on this portion here where it says Home, About Me Home, you can see your progress. And so you can go back and you can check. And again, you need to be looking at this sheet right here to make sure you've caught up with everything, to make sure you've done everything you've needed to do. And then back on this page, you can check and say, okay, I did the Do What You Are assessment. I did the learning styles inventory. And you can see that this student actually went and did some things that she didn't even need to do yet, which is fantastic. And then she has this survey done, this survey done, this survey done. And then you have this piece that says, do you have any surveys to take yet? She does not have any surveys left to take. But altogether, use this page. And again, that's the About Me home. Use this as a checkup to see, okay, did I do this? Did I do this? Did I do this? And then you can go back to this paper and say, okay, did it. Now, if you ever have any questions about this, please feel free to ask your counselors. Also, make sure you ask your homeroom advisors, your homeroom teacher too, and they'll give you the best guidance they possibly can on this along your years here at Dallastown. So, thank you. Have a good day.